He's an ex-gang member and an ex-con who's become an award-winning author and an inspiration to so many. Tonight, I spotlight Luis Rodriguez, who didn't stop at transforming his life. Now he works every day towards transforming his community, the Northeast Valley. Outside of East LA, it has the largest Mexican community in the country, but scarce resources until now. It all started with a letter nearly 20 years ago. A confession to his teenage son.
I was involved with gangs at a very young age 11. I was living the streets since I was 7, stealing.
Luis Rodriguez managed to turn his life around. He hoped he could keep his son from going down the same destructive path.
If he could read the transformation, why it was important for me to have changed, maybe it would help him.
But it was too late. Ramiro is now serving 28 years in prison for attempted murder. But that letter turned into this book, an international bestseller that's helped hundreds of teens turn their lives around. Teens like Brian.
I started to think, well, maybe life's not supposed to be like this. I think maybe, it's supposed to be a little bit more tranquil, maybe a little bit more peaceful.
Brian says reading the book and meeting Rodriguez in person helped give him the courage to walk away from his gang. And although he wanted to stay anonymous for fear of retaliation, he did want to share his story.
Now that I'm here, actually, I feel better. I feel a big load off of my chest. I feel, I don't have to be looking over my shoulder every day, every second of my life.
Luis Rodriguez knew that writing his story, his book, was not enough. His community needed a safe place to read books and discuss ideas. So he and his wife Trini opened a bookstore and cultural center called Chucha's in Lakeview Terrace. While there are plenty of strip malls and liquor stores, you won't see a bookstore for miles.
Because the problem with living in these poor communities, working class communities, is people are pressured by just surviving to do what they have to do just to get over. The arts allows you to imagine something bigger, more, to imagine that you can live a fuller life.
Rodriguez has opened these doors to all kinds of community events. On any given day here, you can find a book reading or an author signing, community classes being taught, a musical performance, an open mic night, or a dialogue on the important issues of the day. The books focus on Latino culture and indigenous history. All the seminars are free, even the classes like this one teaching Aztec dance. It's a place for families to come together and learn together.
It makes us connected as a family, makes us connected as a community.
It's that sense of community that Brian had been looking for his whole life.
If it wasn't for that, I'd probably still be in a gang right now, not even caring what would happen to me or anybody else.
Fortunately, Luis Rodriguez cared and did something about it. Brian is now focusing his energy on art and an organization he helped found called Young Warriors that helps other kids stay on the right path. Luis Rodriguez continues to write, speak at schools and prisons across the country, and of course, keep Chucha's running and open for the entire community.